Good morning and welcome from Skip Wilson Park here in beautiful Ambler, Pennsylvania. It's the College Dreamstream series. We bring you live baseball here between the PA Bellringers and All-Star Academy. Right now you see All-Star Academy out in the field with Jason Dart warming up on the mound. His battery mate is Drew Brown. I want to welcome everybody, college coaches, parents, players, and here's your starting lineup for the PA Bellringers. Leading off, Bobby Kleckner in right field. Batting second, Irv Fisher, the extra hitter. Batting third, Harry Carr, the shortstop. In the four-hole, Grant Kennedy playing center field. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt Kane. Batting sixth, Danny Carr playing first base. Seventh hole is Austin Cannon in left field. Batting eighth, Connor Scanlon playing third. Batting ninth, Quinn Bryan, the catcher. And in the 10-hole, Brendan Aiken playing second base. And leading off for the PA Bellringers is Bobby Kleckner. Again, defensively for All-Star Academy. Left to right is Jonathan Holt in left field, Connor McCartney center, Levi Brawley in right. At third base, Pete Amaritis, Danny Surwick at short, Brandon Dunbar at second, Nicholas Prince at first base. Behind the dish is Drew Brown, and once again on the mound is Jason Dart, and we're ready for some baseball. And the first pitch is a fastball by Jason Dart for a strike call. Our umpires for today behind the dish is Dave Millman, and on the bases is Mike Lieberman. There's a line drive. Snag there. Nice play by Brandon Dunbar at second base. What a play by Dunbar as he left his feet. Got about a good foot off the ground or more. What a way to start this contest. So now coming up to the plate with one down is Irv Fisher, the extra hitter. Fisher and Grant Kennedy will be switching off in center field. Fisher right now, I believe, the extra hitter as he pops the first pitch up to the right side. Another opportunity for Brandon Dunbar to make the play, and he grabs it for out number two. Jason Dart so far very efficient in the first two batters. Two down. That'll bring up Harry Carr, the shortstop. And the first pitch is a 77-mile-an-hour fastball out of the zone for a ball. Harry Carr out of Monsignor Bonner. Class of 24, 6 foot 170. Bats left and throws right. That fastball misses the mark at 75 miles an hour. It's quickly 2-0 to Harry Carr. Dart gets a sign from Drew Brown, and he sets, and a 2-0 pitch. Fastball catches the inside corner for a strike. His count moves to 2-1. Gorgeous morning here in Ambler, Pennsylvania for the Philly Baseball College Dreamstream Series tournament. That one's fouled away as the count evens up at 2-2. And a 2-2 pitch to Carr. Breaking ball just misses a bit outside. It's now full. No runners on, 2 outs here in the top of the first inning. And we're at Skip Wilson Field, home of the Arcadian Knights. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 1-2-3. Go to Bellringers in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom half with your score 0-0 here on BFA. And welcome back as we see Michael Cadden, or Michael Cadden. We'll probably get a proper pronunciation of that one there. Is your starting lineup for the All-Star Baseball Academy here. Connor McCartney leading off in center field, batting second. Danny Sorwick at short, batting third. And in left field, Jonathan Holt, batting fourth. The catcher, Drew Brown. In the 5-hole, Levi Brawley playing right field. Batting sixth, Sean Satterfield, the extra hitter. Batting seventh, Nick Prince, followed by Pete Emeritus at third. Brandon Dunbar at second, who made that great snag over there in the top half of the first. And batting 10th, James Pendrick, the designated hitter. And there's Michael Cadden at Episcopal Academy, 5'10", 185. Defensively, Austin Cannon in left field. We have Kennedy in center, Bobby Kleckner in right, Connor Scanlon at third, Harry Carr at short, Brendan Aitken at second base, Danny Carr at first. Behind the dish is Quinn Bryan. And obviously on the mound, the aforementioned Michael Cadden. Leading off for All-Star Academy, Connor McCartney. McCartney out of Westchester Henderson. Playing center field, 5'11", 165. First pitch is an 81-mile-an-hour fastball, finding the mark for strike number one. And the 0-1 pitch, breaking ball fouled away. It's quickly 0-2 to McCartney. On the 0-2 pitch, catches him on the elbow, so he'll find his way over to first base. The leadoff base runner here in the bottom half of the first. Here it again on the game changer replay. Actually catches him on the hip. So with nobody out, McCartney at first base. Got to bring up the shortstop, Danny Sorwick. Sorwick out of Westchester Henderson High School. 6'3", 210. Into the Army West Point. There's a little blooper of the third base side, but foul. Count evens up at 1-1. There's the 1-1 pitch to Sorwick. There goes the runner. Throw down to second base. Slips out of the hand of Quinn Bryan. So stolen base for Connor McCartney as he finds himself in scoring position here at the bottom half of the first inning. Good opportunity for All-Star Academy to get on the board first. Checking a runner. Pitch is fouled away. The count evens at 2-2. McCartney at second, nobody out. 2-2 count to Sorwick. And that 2-2 pitch is called third strike on the inside corner. Sorwick goes down looking for out number one. And with one out, that'll bring up Jonathan Holt, the left fielder out of Malvern Prep. Committed to Notre Dame. 6'2", 195. First pitch is over for a strike. 80 miles an hour. Michael Cadden just warming up. Already hitting the 80s. And the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball popped up. Opportunity for Quinn Brines. He squeezes it for out number 2. Nice little pitch on the inside corner to Jam Holt. Again for out number 2. That'll bring up Drew Brown out of Ruston. 6'2", 195. He's uncommitted so far. First pitch. It's a fastball over for a strike. 0-1 to count to Drew Brown. Working behind the dish today. And the 0-1 pitch. It's a fastball low for a ball. It's 1-1. Keaton checks the runner and a 1-1 pitch. Little humpback liner. Snagged there by Harry Carr to end the threat. So a leadoff base runner is stranded at second base, and Connor McCartney will go to the top of the second with your score 0-0 here on BFA. And welcome back to Skip Wilson Field here in Ambler, Pennsylvania for the College Dreamstream series. No score after 1. Jason Dart takes the mound again for All-Star Academy. And leading off is Grant Kennedy out of Malvern Prep. Richmond University commit. That takes that first pitch on the inside corner for a strike call. Those of you watching on YouTube or through Game Changer, you'll see the pocket radar on the corner. Swing and a miss on a 77-mile-an-hour fastball in the outside corner. Well, quickly 0-2 Grant Kennedy.
Come on, Grant. Come on, Kennedy. Let's go, babe. Be confident up there. Let's go.
Bellringers went 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Nice breaking pitch. Just misses. A bit high for a ball. The 1-2 pitch is popped to the first base side. Prince giving it a chase and makes the grab. Nicholas Prince squeezes it for the first out as Grant Kennedy is retired. And with one down, that'll bring up the designated hitter, Matt Kane. Matt Kane at Strathaven High School. The first pitch is an 84-mile-an-hour fastball over for a strike. Kane 5'9", 175, strong GPA at 3.6. Fouls out off the trees behind us. Fans go scattering. Count 0-2 to Kane with one down. Ground ball, foul, first base side, called there by Mike Lieberman. He gives the nod and an affirmation. Shows it's about 1.5 feet wide. There he is. The very confident Mike Lieberman. Once again, our umpires are Dave Millman behind the dish and Mike Lieberman on the bases. There's the 0-2 pitch to Kane. Pop foul, third base side, and out of play. So as I mentioned earlier, you can watch this game on our YouTube page, BFA Sports YouTube page, or if you really want to get everything, the whole kit and caboodle, if you will, go to Game Changer. Get all the stats, the accumulated stats, highlights for each young player here. That pitch has popped up. Prince, another opportunity, makes the squeeze for out number 2. I mentioned great opportunity for these young men to have highlight clips, accumulated stats, spray charts, the whole 9 yards. All the college coaches are checking out Game Changer and following along. You can follow along too. Also have live streaming right through the Game Changer app. So don't hesitate. Check us out. That pitch is fouled at the plate. Danny Carr out of Great Valley High School, 6'2", 185, 3.3 GPA, stands at the plate. That one's pounded softly to third off the glove of Amaritis. And Danny Carr will get there safely. He'll be a 2-out base runner for Austin Cannon, the left fielder. Cannon out of Monsignor Bonner. Stands at 6'1", 195, 3.7 GPA. First pitch is a high fastball. High and tight on Austin Cannon. There you see he's uncommitted. Good size at 6'1", 200. Looks like he could do some damage with that bat. And another fastball sails away from the arm of Jason Dart as they count now 2-0. Dart retired the first batters he faced. Almost 6 in a row. Now he's got to contend with Austin Cannon. And the 2-0 fastball is high and out of the zone. It's now 3-0. And Dart throwing darts finds the mark there and catches the corner. It's now 3-1 to Austin Cannon. Here's 3-1 pitch. Fastball, high ball, 4. He walked him. Now 2 runners on with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Connor Scanlon, the third baseman. Scanlon out of the Haverford School. Stands at 6 foot 190. In our class of 24, uncommitted. Drew Brown decides to have a quick conversation with Jason Dart. Maybe getting their signs corrected. And the first pitch is a fastball, high for a ball. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Line drive, but foul on the third base side. He got around on that one. Caught a little bit early. Count evens at 1-1. Two on, 2 out. Dart retired the first 2 batters. Carr got on an error. That pitch is fouled away. First base side now to play. And Austin Cannon walked. We got runners at first and second and 2 outs. Start, sets, and the 2-2 pitch. That was actually a 1-2 pitch. It's now 2-2. Overcast skies here in Ambler, PA. A beautiful day nonetheless. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Stays 2-2. Still in the contest, but Jason Dart very efficient with his pitches. He's got 31 so far with 20 strikes. Facing 7 batters. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Ball just missed. The count goes to full. Dart gets his sign from Brown and sets. And the payoff pitch. There's a runner's ground ball to second. Dunbar scoops and fires over to first to end the inning. So no runs, no hits. 1 error, 2 left. We will go to the bottom of the second with your score. 0-0 here on BFA. to the bottom of the second inning. Brawley, Satterfield, and Prince face Michael Caden here in the bottom second. First pitch is hit slowly back. Opportunity for Aikens. He comes in hard, cannot make the play. So it'll be an infield single for Levi Brawley. Brawley at first base. That'll bring up Sean Satterfield out of St. Mark's High School, uncommitted at 5'10", 175. And he chops out one slow to the third. Opportunity for Scanlon. He's going to go across the diamond, and they get him. Actually, they're going to call foul ball here. So Satterfield will have to reset with one strike on him. As Brawley finds his way back to first base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pop foul, first base side, now to play. Count now 0-2 to Sean Satterfield in the extra hitter position. And he turns on that one a little early and fouls that one to third base side, now to play. His count remains 0-2. You're watching live baseball from Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, PA for the College Dreamstream series as he strike three called to Satterfield as he goes down looking. And with one down to runner at first, that'll bring up Nicholas Prince, the first baseman. Ball grounded short, maybe a double play. Flips over to second, over to first. The 6-4-3 double play is successful to end the inning. So no runs, one hit, no errors, one left. We will go to the top of the third with your score, 0-0. Top of the third we go here at Skip Wilson Field. And Brendan Aiken, and back to the top of the order, Bobby Klickner. And now it's Quinn Bryan and Monsignor Bonner, uncommitted. Working behind the dish today. It's 5'10", 190 with a nice 4.1 GPA. Jason Dart sets, and the pitch. Over for a strike call. That one's pounded foul. All right, so I got a special guest in the booth so far, and one of the players for the PA Bellringers, Mr. Matt Kane, a designated hitter. How you doing, Matt?
Great. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you for joining us here on BFA Sports and
course.
Game Changer.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about your game. What you've been doing as far as preparing yourself. That ball's hit hard to second base. And they get him on a close play at first base. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing as far as the offseason and during the season. How did your high school season go this year?
Yeah, so our high school season was really successful. We made the state championship game, so it was a really fun run, with my team, and got to experience a lot of good baseball. So that went great, and now I'm just excited to play some games in the summer.
So tell us what this means to you as far as this college Dreamstream series and being able to kind of come out here, play competitively, and get some good looks as far as the college coaches that are watching today and all that good stuff.
Yeah, no, it's great to play in front of them, especially with this video. You can take your highlights and send it to them, and you have all this video that you can show them. It's great.
So, Matt, I have you here down here as a designated hitter today.
Yep.
What are typically positions that you play?
Yeah, so I'm a catcher.
Okay.
I caught yesterday, so today's my off day. I get to rest.
Oh, that's good.
Take some swings.
That's good.
And then I should be catching tomorrow.
Okay.
So it's good just to have a rest day once in a while, especially being a catcher. It's tough on the knees. So
yeah, absolutely. You want to keep yourself fresh. Your class of 24 going into your senior season.
Senior year, yep.
So expectations for next year, you're going to get back and fight for that state championship again?
That's the goal. We have a lot of returning players, so it should be exciting next year. I'm ready for another good run.
What's your off-season program typically look like? Obviously, you're playing ball now, but as far as you start going into next year, what kind of workouts do you do? What do you do as far as preparing yourself for the next level?
Yeah, so in the off season, I'm trying to lift 5 to 6 times a week, do some explosive stuff for baseball, try to get swings in maybe an hour and a half each day, and just kind of rest the arm after, especially being a catcher, a long season. It's good to take some rest and recover.
So, Matt, I'm taking a look here. Nice 3.6 GPA
Yep.
You're holding there over at Strathaven. So, as far as working hard on the field, it's obviously you're working hard in the classroom as well.
Yeah, I mean, to be successful on the field, be able to play, you have to be good in the classroom, and that's kind of what I take pride in, academics first, and then you come out here and have some fun.
Any idea what you might concentrate in college? You have any aspirations, or you haven't made a decision yet?
I'm still working on this decision. I have a couple options. I want to do something regarding sports because, I love it and all, and I would like to have that as a career, but I'm still open to all options.
Well, you have a good voice, so maybe a play-by-play or color guy for BFA Sports in the future.
Yeah. Always keep that option open.
Good stuff. Anything else you want to kind of add as far as add to the conversation here?
Just yeah. Oh, that's loud.
Oh, got loud on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can turn you down a little bit. You said you got loud a little bit on. By the way, you look good on camera. I got to tell you. And it's not true. The camera does not put 10 to 20 pounds on you. So.
But, yeah, I'm just enjoying the game today. Hoping, we can get a win and watch some good baseball.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and much luck to you.
Thank you so
in
much.
the future.
Yep.
And hopefully, your sports career, you thinking maybe either in media or in management? What are you thinking maybe? Or you don't,
I would like to lean toward media because, with technology growing, there's a lot of new job opportunities and all that. And I feel like I could make it work there.
Well, we wish you luck.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, you got it. All right, that was Matt Kane. Back to live baseball, 1 out. Runner at first base and a 1-1 count. Snap throw to first. Brendan Aiken over there at first base. Nice part about Game Changers, I can even if I miss what's going on play by play, I can go back and see what happened. And it looks like Aiken walked on 5 pitches. So you have Kleckner rather at the plate, who lined out to second base his first time up. There goes the runner. Good jump, and he gets to second base easily. He had a magnificent jump, steals second. Just to recap, Quinn Bryan grounded out to second baseman Dunbar for out number 1. Aiken walked and just stole second. We have Kleckner at the plate with a 2-1 count. And that one gets by Brown, and Aiken will find himself at third base. So the first run in this contest stands 90 feet away. Big spot for the leadoff hitter, Bobby Kleckner. Changing baseballs is Jason Dart. Wants a fresh one. On deck is Irv Fisher, and then followed by Harry Carr. In the top of the third. Snap throw over to first base. Got there in time, but just could not make the tag over at first, and Nicholas Prince. Actually, Irv Fisher now at the plate with a 1-0 count. There goes the runner, throw down at second base, and they do not get him in time. Mike Lieberman makes the safe call, and here it is again on the game changer instant replay. Good throw from the knees. Throw just doesn't get there in time. Good tag by Serwick over at shortstop, but not in time. So runners now at second and third, and only 1 out. And that one catches the outside corner. This count evens at 1-1. Correction now, the count now 2-2 as that one misses the mark. Start sets. And a 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 as it gets away from catcher Browns. It's going to be safe all around with the base open. The bases are now loaded with nobody out. Obviously, you want to get that out, but it might not. It could be a blessing in disguise as there's, again, 1 down. Could be a force out at home for a possible double play. So Dart will have to bear down and grind this one out. And with the bases loaded, I'll bring up Harry Carr, who struck out his first time up. Infield in at the corners, double play depth in the mid infield as that one's a swing and a miss by Carr for strike number 1. And the 0-1 pitch. Ooh. Gets by Brown, and a run will score. The Bellringers find themselves up 1-0. The wild pitch by Jason Dart. Aiken crosses the plate for the first run for the Bellringers. All runners move up to second and third, respectively. So the force out is now nullified. So Dart will have to try to get one batter at a time here. There's the 1-1 pitch. Line drive. That's going to fall for a base hit. One run will score. Here comes Fisher. Actually, Fisher holds up at third base as Kleckner crosses the plate. And it's now a 2-0 contest, favor of the Bellringers. There's a good shot of Harry Carr. Hit that line drive, RBI single to right. And with 2 in, that'll bring out Grant Kennedy, the University of Richmond commit. Popped out to first base his first time up. And he takes that first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. And pops that one up, first base side. Nicholas Prince looking over it, makes the squeeze for out number 2. Second time Kennedy has popped out to first base. That'll bring up Matt Kane, we spoke to a short time ago. And the first pitch to Kane is a low for a ball. Kane popped out to first base his last time up. That pitch is low and inside for a ball. It's now 2-0.
Come on, baby. Hey, let's go, Matty Ice.
And a 2-0 pitch is over for a strike call as the count goes to 2-1. Kane out of Strathaven, as we spoke to him earlier. 5'9", 175. Working hard in the offseason, preparing himself for the next level. Continues to work hard in the classroom with a 3.6 GPA. There's a ball lifted to center field. Getting a beat on is McCartney, makes the squeeze. Not before the Bellringers put 2 on their own on the board with 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We will go to the bottom of the third with your score, 2-0. Welcome back as we move to the bottom of the third inning as All-Star Academy comes to the plate, down 2-0. Still early in this contest. Michael Caden takes the mound again for the Bellringers. And that first offering to Pete Amaritis. It's over for a strike call. Amaritis out of Westchester Henderson. Hits that one. Sharp ball off the first baseman glove, Danny Carr's glove, I should say. Danny Carr finds himself, Amaritis finds himself a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the third. And with Amaritis at first, that'll bring up the second baseman, Brandon Dunbar, out of the Haverford School. 5'10", 161. Swing and a miss by Dunbar. And another swing and a miss by Dunbar as the count goes to 0-2. Dunbar again, 5'10", 161. Nice GPA, a 3.25. He takes that one high for a ball. One-two pitch. Pop foul, first base side, net of play. You're watching the College Dreamstream series powered by Baseball U PA. Here on either BFA Sports YouTube page or through Game Changer. I want to thank Jimmy Golden of Baseball U PA for hosting this great event here at Skip Wilson Field in Ambler, PA, home of the Arcadia Knights. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground to short. Could be a double play ball. Bobbled there, and there's going to be no play. Tries to get the runner at second base in Amaritis, but he gets back safely. So it's safe all around. 2 runners on and nobody out. And here comes All-Star Academy. He scored E6 by Harry Carr as he couldn't get back and recollect himself to get at least one out. So runners at first and second, nobody out. That first pitch is over for a strike call. James Pendrak at Friends Central High School, 6'2", 175. He's a switch hitter and throws right. Carries a 3.5 GPA as the count goes to 0-2. That's fouled straight back. His count remains 0-2 to Pendrak. And the 0-2 pitch is tapped foul, third base side. Defensive swing by James Pendrak. Keep himself alive at the plate. King gets a sign from Quinn Bryan and sets. And the 0-2 pitch. Foul again at the plate. Pendrak battling with runners at first and second and nobody out. So Michael Caden tries to get out of a little bit of a jam here. That one's fouled off. Here, the All-Star Academy pumped up. Pendrak continues to battle at the plate. Seventh pitch. Pendrak. Strike. Oh, looked like home plate umpire Dave Millman was going to ring him up, but decided otherwise. Looked like he was getting ready to come up and call and ring him up, but nonetheless, it's now 1-2 to Pendrak. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball slides out of the zone as it evens up at 2-2. The All-Star Academy bench fired up. This should be pitch number 9, I believe. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, but a great battle by Pendrak. A great mano-a-mano battle between Caden and Pendrak for out number 1. To go back to the top of the lineup, and Connor McCartney was hit by a pitch his first time up, steps to the plate. McCartney out of Westchester, Henderson, 5'11", 165, 3.9 GPA. And the first pitch of him was low and away for a ball. And that was fouled away. Count evens at 2-2. Actually, it's 1-1. Our apologies. Showing 2-2. We'll get that correct on the scoreboard. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bit low for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's 2-1 pitch to McCartney. Inside for a ball. It's now 3-1. Amarandis at second. Dunbar at first. 3-1 count to McCartney. He looks to answer back for All-Star Baseball Academy. And that one's chopped in a hole. It's going to find, has eyes as it's a base hit. Wigan coming around to at home, and here's the play at home. Not in time as Almeritis scores. And it's now a 2-1 game. Here it is again on the Game Changer instant replay. Little C&I single to left field. And here's the throw at the plate. Oh, he couldn't quite hold on to it. So Almeritis scores, and it's now 2-1. RBI single by McCartney. That'll bring up Danny Sorwick. Sorwick struck out looking back into first. They may have him picked off. Here's the throw over to second. Not in time. A high throw from Caden. As Dunbar scurries back. And a first offering to Surwick is low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Dunbar at second, McCartney at first. 1 out. There's the 1-0 pitch to Surwick. Fouled straight back, and that one got us shook up back here. That'll wake you up. Caden checks the runner at second, and 1-1 pitcher goes to runners. Here's the throw down to third. They may have him. Good throw. And they do get him at third base. A great throw by Quinn Bryan. They get him at third, and here it is again on the game changer instant replay. Good jump over there at second, but nice throw by Quinn Bryan. Beats him by plenty for out number 2. McCartney moves up to second base on the throw. So with 2 down. Chopper down the first base side, but foul. Count 1 and 2 to Serwick. He fouls that one off. It remains 1 and 2. Caden gets a sign from Quinn Bryan. And he sets. And a 1-2 pitch. Pop foul, third base side, now to play.
Do a job. Let's go.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to second. Aiken scoops and fires. The 4-3 put out is successful. Not before. All-Star Baseball Academy plates 1 on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. We will go to the top of the 4th with your score 2-1 here on BFA. Top of the 4th here from Skip Wilson Field for the College Dreamstream series, powered by Baseball U PA. Carr, Cannon, Scanlon to face Jason Dart. Carr, Cannon, Scanlon. Sounds like a law firm. First pitch to Danny Carr. It's outside for a ball. Danny Carr reached on an error his first time up. There's a little humpback liner foul, third base side. Actually, our official game changer scorekeeper has it as a single, so we will say Danny Carr is 1 for 1 today. Although I have it down here as E5, I'll have to correct my scorebook. That pitch is low and away for a ball. It's 2-1 to Danny Carr. Overcast skies here in Ambler, PA. Temperature just right. I think I'd rather have it this way with overcast skies. Bringing you some great baseball. Again, 2-1 here in the top of the fourth inning. And pitch is high and away for a ball. Count goes to 3-1. That pitch is popped up foul and out of play. The count goes to full at 3-2. Bellringers plated 2 in the top of the third. Answered back by All-Star Baseball Academy will run a run in the bottom of the third. Here we are in the top of the fourth. There's a line drive to left field. That'll fall for a base hit. Danny Carr, officially 2 for 2 today. He stumbled over at first base. Hopefully he's okay over there. And with a runner at first and Danny Carr, that'll bring up Austin Cannon, the left fielder, who walked back into second. Cannon and a Bonner, 6'1", 200. Uncommitted so far. First pitch is outside for a ball. Give you a quick line on Jason Dart so far. 3 full innings, giving up 3 runs, 2 hits. Both of them earned with 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. That pitch is inside for a ball. Pitch number 68 with 38 strikes thrown. So far, faced 16 batters. That one gets away from him. Carr will move up to second base without a throw. Timeout called by base umpire Mike Lieberman, checking on Jason Dart. Thinks he might have tweaked himself there. Taking a look at the mat on the mound there. Not sure if Dart tweaked his back or his hammy. He's actually stretching his leg. May have tweaked a hammy. Once again, I want to thank Jimmy Goulden, Baseball U PA, putting this great tournament together. We are in game number 1 here on Saturday. Actually, the 4th game in this series. We played Friday. The 5th game, I should say. I didn't do too well in math, Catholic school, I guess. That pitch is high for a ball 4. So Cannon will find himself at first base, and with runners at first and second and nobody out, that'll bring up Connor Scanlon. Scanlon grounded out to second base his first time up to end the second. 6'1", 190. Out of Haverford. And he rips that one down the third base side, but foul. On one to count to Connor Scanlon. Bellringers are threatening here in the top of the fourth inning. Carr at second, Cannon at first. There's the 0-1 pitch from Dart. On the outside corner for a strike as it quickly goes to 0-2. Scanlon. There's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball high for a ball. One and two to count to Connor Scanlon. Dart gets a sign from Drew Brown. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High and tight for a ball. Snap throw down to first, but Cannon back in plenty of time. Ball lifted to the first base side. Prince underneath it. Squeezes it for out number one. So Scanlon pops out to first baseman Nicholas Prince. That'll bring up Quinn Bryan. That first pitch is high and tight to Quinn Bryan. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Inside for a ball. Snap throw down to second base, not in time. His car gets back safely. Quinn Bryan doing a great job behind the dish. He got the runner going from second to third on attempting to steal. Throwing it from his knees. He lifts that one to center field in the gap, going deep, and it falls safely for a hit. Carr rounds third. He is going to score easily, and it's a stand-up double for Quinn Bryan. Bryan is doing it defensively and offensively, and here it is again on the game-changer instant replays. He gets all of this one. He jumped all over it. Took center fielder McCartney way back. Almost made a great play over his shoulder, but it does fall safely. Stand-up double for Quinn Bryan. That'll bring up Brendan Aiken. Friends Central. Walked his first time up. He takes that pitch high for a ball. And that one's popped up. Shallow right field. Coming in hard. Actually making the grab over his shoulder is Brandon Dunbar. For out number two. Runners hold at second and third. So with two outs, and Aiken retired, we'll go back to the top of the order with Bobby Kleckner. Kleckner 0 for 1 today. Lined out the second his first time up on a great play by Brandon Dunbar, and walked in the third. First pitch is high and away for a ball. Kleckner, an outfielder, committed to Lehigh with a 4.0 GPA. That one gets by Drew Brown, and another run will score for the Bellringers. It's now 4-1. As Austin Cannon crosses the plate for the fourth run for the Bellringers. I'm mentioning Kleckner and Facton. Primarily an outfielder, 6 foot 180. Bats left, throws left. As we mentioned, he's got a 4.0 GPA and committed to Lehigh University. And he flares that one out the left field. Coming in and making the grab is Jonathan Holt, but not before. The Bellringers plate 2 on 3 hits. No errors and 2 left. We will go to the bottom of the fourth with your score, 4-1. All right, we move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Michael Caden back on the mound for the PA Bellringers. Doing a nice job so far, scattering 4 hits through 3 innings with 1 earned run. We will face Holt, Brown, and Brawley here in the bottom of the fourth inning as Jonathan Holt steps to the plate. Notre Dame commit. That first pitch catches the outside corner, 75 miles an hour for a strike call. Michael Caden at Episcopal Academy, we might not have mentioned earlier, 5'10", 185. 3.93 GPA as he continues to battle on the mound. Count evens up 1-1 to Jonathan Holt. Holt popped out to the catcher his first time up. Back in the first inning as that one's high and tight. Count 2-1. There's a 2-1 pitch. Popped up. The right field. Kleckner calls for it and makes the grab for out number 1. So 1 down here in the bottom of the fourth inning, and I'll bring up Drew Brown, the catcher. Lined out the shortstop his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to improve upon that. Brown out of Ruston, 6'2", 195. He takes that pitch for a ball. Swing and a miss. That high cheddar evens up at 1-1. Brown again, 6'2", 195, 3.1 GPA as he takes that one for a strike call. His count goes to 1-2. And a 1-2 pitch is fouled away. So it remains 1-2. Four to 1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Bellringers 17U squad holding that 3-run lead over the All-Star Baseball Academy Dreamstream squad. And a 2-2 pitch. Blown away, ball 3. And the payoff pitch misses the mark for ball 4 as Drew Brown will be a 1-out base runner here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up the right fielder, Levi Brawley. We'll get a runner for Drew Brown, the catcher. I believe that's Cole Snyder, number 4, over at first base now. And at first offering is fouled away, third base side. Now to play. Throw it to first base, not in time. Brawley singled past second base his first time up. He's 1 for 1 today as he takes that one high for a ball. And the 1-1 pitch bounces up there for a ball. 2-1. Snyder holds at first base. That one lifted to the third base side, but it's going to go out of play. Count evens up at 2-2. It's Caden sets. And a 2-2 pitch. Low ball 3. Count goes to full. Levi Brawley. Cole Snyder running for Drew Brown over at first base. 1 out. A full count to Levi Brawley. And that bounces up there for ball 4. Brawley will find himself at first base on the base on balls. And timeout called. Quick conversation on the mound. There's pitcher and catcher. So with 1 out and runners at first and second, that'll bring up Sean Satterfield, the extra hitter who struck out looking back in the second. And first pitch to him is low and away for a ball. Satterfield at a St. Mark's High School, 5'10", 175. That one again is low and away for a ball. It's 2-0. Satterfield with a very impressive 4.02 GPA. Bats right, throws right. Catcher and first baseman. As that one is high for ball 3. I'm sure under the circumstances he'll be taking here. Here's a 3-0 pitch. On the outside corner for a strike. Okay, checks the runner at second. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Fouled straight back is Satterfield had a nice hack. Here's the payoff pitch from Caden. Ball 4. He walked him. So bases are now loaded with only one out. That'll bring up the first baseman, Nicholas Prince. Big opportunity for All-Star Baseball Academy to put some runs across the board as they're down 4-1 here in the bottom of the 4th. That one gets by Quinn Bryan, and a run will score. And Snyder crosses the plate, and it's now a 4-2 contest. One out to count to Nicholas Prince. Now runners with second and third. Still one out. Here's the 1-0 pitch. On the outside corner for a strike. It evens up at 1-1. Prince grounded out into a 6-4-3 double play to end the second inning. Nice job on Carr, Aiken, and Carr on the 6-4-3 put out as he takes that one over for a strike call. Count now 1-2. There's the 1-2 pitch from Caden. Bounces up there for a ball. Nice block by Quinn Bryan. Keep it with him. Runners do not advance. Count even at 2-2 to Quinn Bryan. I'm sorry, to Nicholas Prince, I should say. There's a 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low for a ball. It's now 3-2. That one's chopped to second. Aiken scoops and fires. A run will score. Put out good for out number 2, but a run does score, and it's now 4-3. Favor of the Bellringers. All-Star Baseball Academy has plated 2 here in the bottom half of the 4th. I'll bring up Pete Amaritis, the third baseman. 1 for 1 today. Takes the first pitch over for a strike. Amaritis out of Westchester Henderson, 5'10", 182. And Fouls that one away. First base side. The count goes to 0-2 to him. That was loop foul. First base side. Count remains 0-2 to Amaritis. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, but not before. The All-Star Baseball Academy plates 2. All no hits, no errors, and 2 left. We will go to the top of the 5th with your score, 4-3 here on BFA. All right, welcome back as we move to the top of the 5th inning. Drew Brown now on the mound for All-Star Baseball Academy. Moves from behind the dish, and then Sean Satterfield will pick him up behind the dish now. The battery mate there. First pitch is over for a strike call, or Fisher. Fisher popped out the second and then was safe on a drop third strike. He's 0 for 2 today. That one's low and away for a ball. It's 1-1. And a 1-1 pitch from Brown. Foul first base side, now to play. Count moves to 1-2. Good shot at some of the college coaches here watching this great college Dreamstream series. Powered by Baseball UPA. A 1-2 pitch to Fisher. Blowing away for a ball. There's the 2-2 pitch from Brown. Pounded up the middle. Serwick scoops and fires, and they get him on a close play at first base as Fisher gave a hard 90. Serwick makes a great play. 6-3 on the put out, and here it is again on the Game Changer instant replay, and they do get him. Great shot by our cameraman over at first base. Is that Charles Hope over there at first? Johnny on the spot, or should we say Charles on the spot? For out number 1. I'll bring up Nick Flores. His first time up, hitting for Harry Carr. Flores out of Springford Area High School, Virginia Commonwealth University commit. Stands at 5'9", 180. There's a 4.1 GPA. He takes that one over for a strike call. That one's lifted. His second base, Brandon Dunbar, the opportunity to get out number 2, and he does squeeze for the second out of the inning. Flores retired, and that'll bring up Bobby Filler, who's hitting for Grant Kennedy. Filler out of Springside, Chestnut Hill High School, I should say. Stands at 6 foot 185, 3.7 GPA. Uncommitted so far. The first pitch from Brown is over for a strike call. And the 0-1 pitch misses the mark as the count evens up at 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is over for a strike call as it goes to 1-2. Filler, an outfielder. As I said, stands at 6 foot 185. At Springside, Chestnut Hill. As that 1-2 pitch bounces up there to even the count at 2-2. There's a 2-2 pitch. Low and away for a ball. Count moves to full with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Strike 3 struck him out as Brown retires the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. We will go to the bottom of the 5th with your score, 4-3. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning. Michael Caden coming in for his 5th inning of work. Doing a nice job as he holds a slim 4-3 lead. Line on Caden so far, 4 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 of them earned, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. He's faced 18 batters, thrown 81 pitches with 53 strikes. It's close to 70% average of strikes to pitches. He faces Brandon Dunbar. That pitch is high for a ball. Dunbar's only time up, reached on there by the shortstop, Harry Carr. That pitch is inside for a ball, so it goes to 2-1. And that 2-1 pitch is high for a ball. The count moves to 3-1 to Dunbar. Just let everybody know in this Dreamstream series, this tournament style series, is a 2 hour time limit. And that's a hard time limit, and the inning will not start after the 2 hour mark. Dunbar finds himself a leadoff base runner. James Pendrak now with Dunbar at first at a Friend Central, 6'2", 175. Uncommitted. As he pops that one foul out of play. Pendrak with a very healthy 3.5 GPA. Over to first base, but not in time. Dunbar gets back in plenty of time. Got a little wardrobe malfunction over there at first base. Little Janet Jackson action over there. And here he goes. He's not going to let that belt bother him. He steals second base. So nobody out. Runner at second base in Dunbar. He's the tying run, only 180 feet away. Big spot for James Pendrak to make something happen here for All-Star Baseball Academy. And the 1-1 pitch is lifted to right field. Coming in hard and making the catch is Bobby Kleckner, and tagging and moving to third is Dunbar. So a very effective at bat by James Pendrak as he gets the sac fly. Instead of bunting him over, gets it done in the outfield. And now only 90 feet away is Dunbar. And I'll bring up Connor McCartney. And he lifts that one to left field. That's going to fall for a base hit. And a tying run will score in Dunbar. And it's now a 4-4 contest. Big hit by Connor McCartney as he gets himself a stand-up double. Here it is again on the Game Changer Instant Replay. Takes a nice inside pitch and turns on it beautifully. That one catches the left field line about 2 feet inside of it. The tying run scores here in the bottom of the fifth. And that'll do it for Michael Caden, who did a real nice job for the Bellringers. Give you his line score real quick. 4 1/3, giving up 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Faced 21 batters with 90 pitches, 57 on strikes. So a new pitcher on the mound for Michael Caden will be the right fielder coming in, Bobby Kleckner. Adam Thacton. The lefty is 6 foot 180. Should say the lefty commit to Lehigh is 6 foot 180. Kleckner holding down a 4.0 GPA. To the Bellringers, 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far as your line score. All-Star Baseball Academy, 4 runs, 5 hits through 4 1/3 complete. We're all knotted up at 4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Connor McCartney, who's having himself a day so far with 2 for 2. He's 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And with McCartney at second, that'll bring up Danny Surwick. First pitch from Kleckner. Fastball low for a strike call. Kleckner looks like he's very much a 12-6 pitcher. Going over the top. At least that last pitch was straight over the top.
Hey, let's go, sir. I got after 2. Come on now, Danny!
Breaking ball. A lot of movement, misses the mark. Count evens up at 1-1. Kleckner checks the runner, gets a sign from Quinn Bryan. There goes the runner. That ball is lifted to center field, coming in hard. Actually, making a play is Brendan Aiken as he goes back from second base for out number 2. So Surwick retired on the foul out to second base. That'll bring up Jonathan Holt. 0 for 2 today. Holt popped up to the catcher in the first inning, and it flew out to right field in the 4th. The Notre Dame commit stands at 6'2", 195. The first pitch is a fastball low and away for a ball. And the 0-1 pitch, or 1-0 pitch, is lifted foul behind us. Count evens up at 1-1. Time call by home plate umpire Dave Millman for fresh baseball for Lecter.
Let's go on, Johnny.
Kleckner checks the runner at second. And a 1-1 pitch. Inside for a ball.
Let's go, Jay. Come on, baby. Yeah. What's up?
Time call by Jonathan Holt.
Let's go, Joel. Come on, Joel.
There's 2-1 pitch. Fastball high for a ball.
Come on, Johnny.
Come on, Johnny. Oh, let's go, man.
And the 3-1 pitch. Bit high for a ball, so he'll find himself down at first base with runners at first and second. And 2 out. That'll bring up Drew Brown. Swing and a miss, the first offering from Kleckner. Brown 0 for 1 today. Lined out the short, I should say, in the first, and walked in the fourth and scored a run. And that breaking ball misses the mark for a ball. It's down 1-1. We're in the bottom of the fifth of a tie contest. Knotted up at 4. That pitch is low for a ball. It's now 2-1. Drew Brown. Got runners at first and second. Again with 2 down. That one's chopped to first. Oh, it gets through for a base hit. Here comes another run as McCartney scores, and it's now a 5-4 lead in favor of All-Star Baseball Academy. I don't believe we have a replay for you. Do we have a replay on that one? There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Brown finds the hole between first and second base. And McCartney scores, and now runners at the corners with 2 outs. And Levi Brawley takes the first pitch over for a strike call. Brawley 1 for 1 today. Singled in the second, walked in the fourth. Also scored a run back in the fourth. That one's over for a strike call, and it's quickly 0-2.
Find a way here. Let's go, Ted. Find a way, Levi.
The 0-2 pitch bounces up there for a ball. Runners hold. Strike 3, struck him out, looking as Brawley goes down. Looking, but not before. All-Star Baseball Academy scores 2 to take a 5-4 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. See you in the top of the 6 here on BFA. All right, we move to the top of the 6th inning. The Bellringers look to answer the bell here in the top of the 6th. How you like that one? Did you like that one? I guess not. Matt Kane will lead this one off. And the first pitch bounces up there from Drew Brown for ball number 1. This will be the last inning of this contest. So we are on a very strict 2-hour time limit. And that pitch is inside for balls. It's 2-0 to Matt Kane, who's 0 for 2 today. Popped out to first his first time up and flew out the center back in the 3rd. And 2-0 pitch is over for strike call. Matt Kane getting harassed by a bee, I believe. And a 2-1 pitch is inside for a ball. 3-1 to Matt Kane as he leads off the top of the 6th inning. Bellringers looking to get back in this contest down a run. The All-Star Baseball Academy plated 2 at the bottom of the 5th to take the lead. And that one's over for a strike call. Count full now at 3-2 to Matt Kane. And he lifts that one up to center field. McCartney with a beat on it, makes the squeeze for out number 1. And with one down, that'll bring up the first baseman, Danny Carr. 1 for 2 today. Actually, correction, he is 2 for 2 today. The official scorekeeper scored a hit back in the 2nd inning. And the first pitch is over for a strike call to Danny Carr. And he hits that one softly to short. Serwick scoops and fires. Coming off the bag is Nicholas Prince. Does a nice job and tags Danny Carr for out number 2. And here it is on the Game Changer instant replay. Serwick got away from a little bit, but nice job by Prince to adjust and makes the tag. And one, as he catches it, sweeps him with the tag for out number 2. And with 2 down, it'll be up to Austin Cannon. A little hump black liner as he does keep this inning alive. Gets a single to left field. So Austin Cannon, a 2-out base runner. 1 for 1 today as he walked both times up. That'll be up to Connor Scanlon. Keep it moving for the Bellringers. Scanlon 0 for 2 today. Grounded out the second inning and popped out the first and the 4th. Line drive, base hit to center field. So Scanlon, his first hit of the ball game, comes at an opportune time. Runners now at first and second base. The tying run at second base. And Cannon, that'll bring up Quinn Bryan. Quinn Bryan 1 for 2 today, grounded out the second in the 3rd and doubled in the 4th. And he turns on that one. It takes it deep to left field, going back, and that ball is out of here. Home run, Quinn Bryan. A 3-run blast for the Bellringers, and it's now a 7-5 contest here in the top of the 6th. Here it is again on the Game Changer instant replay. Quinn Bryan turns on this one and gets all of it. I think he kind of knew it was gone. Just slips over the 330 mark in left field. And it's now a 7-5 contest in favor of the Bellringers. Brendan Aiken will try to keep this one going. He is 0 for 1 today. He walked in the 3rd and hits a little humpbacker to short. And Serwick retires him, but not before the Bellringers plate 3 on a 3-run blast by Quinn Bryan. We will go to the bottom half of your score, 7-5, here on BFA. All right, we move to the bottom of the 6 here at Skip Wilson Field for the College Dreamstream Series tournament powered by Baseball U PA. We've got an exciting one. It's Quinn Bryan. It's a 3-run blast at the top of the 6th inning. Take the 7-5 lead for the Bellringers, and it's up to Bobby Kleckner to save this one. Sean Satterfield will have something to say about that as he steps to the plate, leading this one off here in the bottom of the 6th. And the first pitch is a fastball high for a ball to Satterfield. Satterfield 0 for 1. Struck out looking back in the 2nd and walked in the 4th. And the 1-0 pitch is high for a ball. It's 2-0. Actually, it was a 3-0 pitch. That one gets by the catcher, Quinn Bryan. So leadoff base runner for All-Star Baseball Academy in Sean Satterfield as he takes that walk, and he'll bring up Nicholas Prince. Prince 0 for 2 today. Takes first pitch over for a strike. Grounded out in a 6-4-3 double play in the 2nd and had an RBI 4-3 ground out. He swings and misses at that one. And Kleckner will be the pitcher of record on this one. He does finish this one out. There's a ground ball to 2nd, maybe a double play ball. Flips to 2nd, over to 1st, double play. The 6-4-3 double play successful. Carr to Aiken to Carr for 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's up to Peter Emeritus to keep this one going for All-Star Baseball Academy. He takes the first pitch high for a ball. And it 1-0 pitch is high and tight. It's 2-0. Again, folks, as you've been listening to the stats coming across, we've been getting this right through Game Changer live streaming as that pitch has popped up and out of play. you want to follow your favorite ball players' stats, it accumulates their highlight clips. I'm sure Quinn Bryan will be able to go back on this one and take a look at it. His 3-run blast at the top of the 6th inning. Had himself a heck of a game, defensively and offensively. Count now 3-1 to Pete Amaritis. Here's the 3-1 pitch. He walked him. So Amaritis draws a 2-out walk. Going to bring up the second baseman, Brandon Dunbar. Going back to Game Changer, just a great opportunity to get video highlights of your favorite ball player, get them seen by college coaches, and accumulated stats, live stats. That one bounces up there for a ball. Good block by Quinn Bryan behind the dish. He's done a yeoman's job behind there. Threw out a base runner at third base to end a threat. That pitch is high for a ball. It's now 3-0. Brandon Dunbar. Time call by third baseman Connor Scanlon. Quick conference on the mound. Try to keep Bobby Kleckner focused. Here's 3-0 pitch to Brandon Dunbar. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks by Kleckner. Iron Run will now be at first base, and that'll bring up James Pendrick. First pitch is high for a ball to Pendrick. Pendrick 0 for 2 today. Struck out, and that one bounces up there. Flew out the right field his last time up. Bobby Kleckner trying to bear down as he's down 2-0. Pendrick, 2-0 pitch is high, ball 3. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Ball 4, he walked him on 4 pitches. The bases are now loaded. And timeout called. Head coach Ken Elkin. And that'll do it for Bobby Kleckner. So Kleckner should still be the pitcher of record here if the Bellringers pull this one out. Kleckner pitched 1 1/3, gave up 1 hit, 5 walks and a strikeout. He's 9 batters, 36 pitches, and 12 of them were strikes. So Harry Carr will now come in relief for Kleckner. And I'm on Senior Bonner, 6'1", 175. And he will face Connor McCartney. The very dangerous Connor McCartney, who's 2 for 2 today with 2 RBIs and a run scored. McCartney had an RBI single in the 3rd and an RBI double in the 5th. And was hit hit by a pitch to lead this one off back in the first inning. So he is 2 for 2 today with a run scored and 2 RBIs.
Let's go behind you. Come on, Harry.
All right, we're back to live action. Swing and a miss by McCartney for strike number 1. And now it's fisted to third. Cross the diamond, they get him. So McCartney retired for the first time in this contest. And the Bellringers hold on to win this one 7-5 in 6 innings. That'll do it. We will get ready for game number 6. But game number 2 today is here it is, the home run by Quinn Bryan going to left field, a 3-run blast. And the Bellringers win this one 7-5 over All-Star Baseball Academy. We'll be back here with game number 2. I just had it up a minute ago. Let's see if we can bring it to you real quick. Never click out of your text, I can tell you that much. Looking at 11:40 game start. And that will be between the PA Rebels and Baseball U PA Philly. Coming to you live on BFA Sports and Game Changer. We'll see you in a few.